bought him a drum set, and once I bought him a nice drum set, he stopped playing.
At least Miles did some work with Slash now, and you've said that you also maybe want to pursue some solo things now besides this, and you're also in Creed. Yeah, how is it for you? Is it a good thing that everyone is exploring their own ways in a way, or is it maybe also makes it hard to keep Alter Bridge together in a way? Or
no, I think Alter Bridge is perfectly healthy. You know that this record I think is our best record, so it's not suffering. It's I think when we all get together, we're just more focused on the time that we have to. Whereas before we'll spend a couple of years loafing around, changing songs, and now we get in there and we are right down to business and hyper focused on it. So I think it helps. And when you're being creative in multiple outlets, it makes your brain, opens up your brain artistically. So ideas are just constantly flowing. If you write a record, then you tour for 2 years and then come back to write another record. It's almost like you're starting from scratch as a songwriter. But me and Miles, we write all the time.
How long was the time frame that you had to record it? Was there still creative, were you creative, or was everything already written when going into the studio?
We pieced stuff together for 2 months, and then we spent about a week doing pre-production, and then we recorded for just about 2 months.
So in that way, it helps that the level of skill is high, so you don't need a lot of time to actually record now, or.
Yeah, we record pretty quick. You know, like Scott finishes his drums in like 4 days or 5 days. And Brian the same way. You know, it's guitars and vocals take longer, but we work out our parts in advance, so when we get in there, we know what we're going to play.
It's for you also important, maybe you're being on the road, you have all these projects, to sometimes be away from it all for a while?
Yeah, well, the hardest thing is being away from my kids, and when I'm touring in the States, they come along on tours. The only time I really don't get to see them is when we come over here to Europe to tour, and I'll never miss a birthday or anything like that, so that's the only thing that ever worries me.
And how long can you be away from them? Do you have a sort
2.5, 3 weeks is about the longest I'll be away, and then I'll fly back in the middle of a tour to see them, and then I'll fly back out for another couple weeks, and then fly home and see them for months. You know.
Are they fully aware of what you're doing?
The older one is, yeah. He comes to shows and watches the shows, and the younger one is he's just too young. He loves music. He loves all kinds of music, but he's not too aware of anything but cars and boobs and drinking milk, and
that's also important.
Yes.
But do you, as a father, you already tried? Maybe your oldest is a son. Your oldest?
2 sons.
2 sons. You'll stimulate him in a way to develop his interest in music a little bit.
Yeah, he started as a drummer, and bought him a drum set, and once I bought him a nice drum set, he stopped playing.
Oh.
So hopefully he'll get back into that.
But is your parental view, you want to push him a little bit, or you just leave him until he...
I'd prefer him not to be in a band. You know, I'd prefer him to just... I want him to do whatever makes him happy.
Why do you want not him to be in a band?
It's just a rough world. I've been put through a lot. You know, if he wants to be a musician, that's one thing. But I know it's a hard world out there to be in a band, and getting harder every day.
Yeah.
And
why is that specifically? Is it economical?
Economics. The internet's changed things drastically. It's just I don't know. It's a hard world out there, and I don't want to push him into something that could be hard for him.
But for you, it's not a doubt, or I mean, you will continue what you're doing, but have you considered maybe changing the way of working for yourself? Is it?
I just keep my head down, write the best songs I can, and try to be the best guitar player I can, and hopefully people around me make the business work.
But do you think that in the end will be enough to survive in the modern age?
I hope so. Yeah? We'll just keep trying our best.